Hello everyone, hope you're well. This is CoinsKid. Just going to dive into XRP. Once again, thank you for support, okay? Big up the CoinsKid crew. So XRP hasn't quite flashed green on a 5-day Gaussian time frame just yet, but Bitcoin has. Let me show you this bullish signal from Bitcoin right now, okay? So looking at Bitcoin on a 5-day time frame, it's actually flashed green today. Now this is something we want to see on XRP as well. So it is in front of us. I'm going to show you exactly how and when it will potentially happen as well. But if we do start to get the signal on XRP, I think that's a really nice statement from XRP, okay? And we're looking for this statement from Bitcoin to hold as well. So if we go through this sort of correction for Bitcoin, possibly some kind of flat correction or whatever, but providing we don't start to fall back into the Gaussian here for Bitcoin, this is a nice little signal that signifies to me anyway that the data from which you've come from the bottom is the true bottom of a bull market beginning for Bitcoin, okay? Not bullshit, not hopium, data. Please check out the Bitcoin video to see what I'm talking about. Now let's dive back into the XRP chart right now, okay? So looking at XRP on the 5-day time frame at the moment, if we drop the Gaussian channel in, you can see we've not quite gone green yet, but there is a similar situation that's occurring like it did off this low. And I remember that all this really, really well. The fear, as this was coming back up, everyone thought we were going to continue to the downside, but we was coming up impulsively, correctively. And what I'm looking at right now was this position here was exactly what I'm looking at right now, okay? It's a similar situation, not bullshit, not hopium, and we've got support for that particular situation to play out as it did down here, okay? So what I'm looking at is this leading diagonal off the bottom in March 2020, and what we've got is potential leading diagonal right now for XRP. So what we need to see obviously is XRP come up and take out that local high. If it does that, then you've got a very similar situation to what we did there. So where did this go to? At the time I wasn't making videos for you guys, but just here I did show my family and friends, and give them the target that was looking at 1618, and look exactly where we got to, okay? Because this was your last swing high, okay? This was your low, and right now you're calling up to break it to put an impulsive move in. Once we did 1618 like an absolute boss. So providing we do exactly the same, this next wave, this wave 5, could potentially get to the 1618 from the last swing high of the last move down, okay, like that. So where is that last swing high? That last swing high is just there. So what we need to do is drop off fibs on to give a prediction for the next impulsive move up if XRP takes out this local wave 3 high, okay? So it is a big if as well. I've not got a crystal ball, but from this low just here, drop it onto the high, and you can clearly see that the next wave up could lead XRP up to roughly 82 cents, 0.8265, where I would be looking to take profit on that particular target as well. So I know a lot of people will be saying, you're pushing a parabolic move and things like that, but look at what happened there. We sort of bolted a move, came back in a big ABC. This went a little bit deeper because of the Spark Air token drop and obviously the sell-off there, and equally the SEC come out with their bullshit right at that point, okay? So we experienced a massive ABC, but what do? We still held the low, and then we put in another massive move which met all the targets around about 196, 197 on the absolute dollar and cent, okay? And then we've been in for this big correction ever since. So again, I can't 100% guarantee that it's going to play out, but we've got a very similar situation occurring right now in the charts. So if you take a look at this, off this low here, we ran into the Gaussian, fell back to the bottom, then we ran into the top and fell back to the middle, then we broke out, okay? So we've got a very similar situation going on for XRP right now. So I'm just going to drop a horizontal line in there because that will be my next target of an impulsive wave if we break this wave 3 high. So let's take a look at this scenario for XRP. So we've got this bottom just there. We've rallied into the Gaussian, fell back to the bottom, rallied into the Gaussian, fell back to the bottom. We've rallied into the top, falling back to the middle, rallied to the top, falling back to the middle. We consolidated on the 5-day 20 EMA, and equally what we have consolidated on there is the median line of the Gaussian channel. We never lost it, so that's really important that we see something very similar here for XRP. So if XRP right now is just doing exactly what it did there, broken out of an ascending triangle, fell back to support on the neckline and then went, then we're doing exactly the same here, doing something like that, and we were looking to go again. So again, I've not got a crystal ball, and obviously if we break down here, this is going to invalidate this particular scenario that I'm looking at, but so far so good. We've had a beautiful impulsive move, corrective move, huge impulsive move that met our wave 3 target as well, which like an absolute boss on the dollar and cent. And right now you're coming back in a potential wave 4, just like this did, consolidating on the EMA right there and the median of the Gaussian, consolidate on the median and the EMA right there, and then boom, break. And that would be absolutely amazing, okay? And we'll ride this all up together. I would definitely be looking to take profit on that 1618 target right there. You know, people will be buying in there because that's what they do. They buy big green candles and they get big red dildos. They get shafted. So this is the scenario I'm looking at. The invalidation of that is the same as the invalidation at this point. Lose a wave 2 at that point, you're going to do that. Lose this wave 2 at this point, you're looking at that. Okay, so it's basically swings and roundabouts. I've not got a crystal ball. I can't guarantee this is going to play out, but it's just something that I'm looking at. I've been looking at for a very long time. So the support for this particular scenario going forward is 03522. We see XRP capitulate, come down here like this, turn it into resistance. You can clearly see that you've not got the situation that you did have there occurring here as well, okay? And it really is that simple. So let's dive into the indicator that I showed you yesterday for XRP, and everyone wanted to know what it was, okay? So I'll show you what that indicator is right now. But going forward, key support is that green line, okay, for this particular scenario to play out, where we're going to get the run towards 82 cents right there. So right now, you know, you could just be accumulating XRP, because at this point, if we do start to bounce off a median line, you've got a 95% move in front of you, okay? So again, you could just buy now and put your stop loss down here on this green line. Entirely up to you. Let's dive into the other chart right now, okay? So from yesterday's video, I'll show you what this indicator is called. It's free. Go to indicators, and it's called Hull Suite by InSilico. HULLSUITE by InSilico. Okay, so free indicator, drop it into your charts. But what we're looking for here, if we can get some kind of support for XRP, where we come up or down or whatever, but once it starts to flip green, I'll be looking to go long with my stop loss on the previous swing low and then ride the impulsive way back up. Okay, so again, the invalidation, I will remind you, the invalidation of this potential impulsive and corrective wave that we're going through right now, we're looking to break that high, is this wave 2 low. I think if we start to see that lost, we'll begin to lose structure, and we could begin to invalidate this potential impulsive move, which is coiling up, okay, for XRP. And again, it's all about this ascending level support, which you can see has been held since way back there since June last year. And you know, you've got this kind of price compression coming up the stairs as well. Resistance, support, resistance, potential support, break on the third point of contact, which is something I'm looking at as a possible scenario as well, as an indication to another impulsive wave to the upside right there. So good luck, everybody. So, you know, if this thing starts to turn green, I'll be looking to go long with my stop loss on the swing low. And I remind you again, that indicator is called the Hull Suite by InSilico. Thank you for support. Take care, everyone. Back to another update on XRP. Stay healthy, stay strong, stay tuned. Bye bye.